Viewers, after days of protests on the streets, the cry for justice for the RG Car hospital rape and murder victim has now reached the Supreme Court, as it is all set to hear the case today after taking suo motu cognizance of the matter. There are 3 petitions in the Supreme Court, 2 filed by Supreme Court lawyers and 1 by a doctor from an army college. Advocates Ujwaal, Gaur and Panday wrote a letter to the Chief Justice of India emphasizing on the need for the highest court of the land to intervene with urgency and to ensure swift and exemplary action. Dr. Monica Singh from the Army College of Dental Sciences from Telangana has sought immediate deployment of central forces to protect RG Car Medical College and its staff, while the Federation of Resident Doctors Association or FORDA has also filed an intervention plea.
कोर्ट का एक ऑब्जर्वेशन हो सकता है, कोर्ट एक सजेशन दे सकती है, कोर्ट अपनी बात कह सकती है कि सरकार को इस बात को ध्यान में रखना चाहिए कि कैसे किसी को सुरक्षा दी जानी चाहिए, कैसे उसके बेसिक जो इसकी रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, उसकी जरूरतें होती है, उसको कौन पूरा करेगा। ये सरकार का काम है, कोर्ट सिर्फ इंप्लीमेंट करती है।
Meanwhile, the CBI has been given the go-ahead to conduct a polygraph test on the accused. Sources say the CBI had to approach the High Court to get approval for a lie detector test after discrepancies were witnessed in Sanjay Roy's psychoanalysis test. However, there are several questions that the CBI needs to find answers to. For example, has there been any destruction or disappearance of evidence? Were there more than one accused? And did someone manage to escape from the terrace or the top floor on that fateful night? The opposition is also demanding a probe into the role of the police.
There is one important issue, which is the issue of the role of the Bengal police and the police commissioner himself. I hope the Supreme Court will take note of that, because the credibility of the probe, even though it is handed over to the CBI, if the police commissioner remains in his position, being defended by the Mamata government, it affects any probe. So hopefully the Supreme Court intervention may prompt some action against the police. That is what is most required right now.
Meanwhile, the Health Ministry has said that security will be heightened in central government hospitals by 25%. It has issued directions to all central government hospitals to install a sufficient number of CCTV cameras to mark dark spots and to ensure adequate lighting on the premises, as well as to employ adequate number of well-trained security guards for proper monitoring of premises entries and exits, and to provide adequate number of well-secured duty rooms, I beg your pardon, with basic amenities for female health professionals.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी संज्ञान लिया है और सीबीआई भी जांच कर रही है। सीबीआई की जांच भी तेज हुई है। इससे पता है कि ये बहुत ब्रूटल है और इसमें जल्द न्याय मिले, ये पूरा देश चाहता है।
Bhavtosh joins us now. Bhavtosh, everyone's anticipating a big hearing today in the Supreme Court. What are the 3 petitions asking for? How will the court hear them, and what is likely to happen?
As far as the Supreme Court hearing is concerned, the Supreme Court had taken a suo motu cognizance of this barbaric, grotesque crime that has taken place in Kolkata. Remember, this is a very rare development. The Calcutta High Court has already handed over the investigation to the Central Bureau of Investigation, which is a federal probe agency, and CBI has been probing this case for past 6 days. But the protest and demonstration by the students, by the doctors, continue across the country, and FORDA, which is Federation of Resident Doctor Association, has tried to implead itself in the case. They have also filed a petition. Now, a bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, will be hearing this matter in the Supreme Court. Now, it could be possible before the Supreme Court that they might ask for a status as far as the investigation in this case, and also the demand by the doctors that there should be at least a law as far as this recurrence of crime in which students as well as doctors continue to be assaulted in hospital as well as medical college are concerned. Ankit, one important point as far as the CBI investigation is concerned, there has only been one arrest, that is of Sanjay Roy, and only one individual under scanner, which is the former principal of the medical college, R.K. Gaur, who continues to be investigated in this case. He has been questioned for over 50 hours, plus 50 hours. CBI also is carrying out forensic examination of the medical college. The question before the CBI is, was there a dressing up of the crime scene? Was there a deliberate attempt to disturb the crime scene or at least destroy some evidence? The Kolkata police have completely denied this charge. They say that no such thing has happened, but doctors as well as the victims' parents have said that there was a deliberate attempt to at least divert the attention and also to destroy some evidence. They have also questioned as to why an official of the medical college initially said that their daughter died by suicide.
Well, Bhavtosh, thank you for sharing those details, and do stay with us. You know, one of the aspects that I'm being told about is that this hearing is likely also to be broadcast live. It will be an on-camera hearing. Now, it's not a constitution bench. Are there special circumstances on account of which we'll be able to watch it? Because there is an enormous amount of interest. Everyone is looking to the Supreme Court to somehow get justice in the case and to really pay attention to the right angles, because there are a number of questions that are emerging.
Yes, it will be broadcast live on the YouTube channel of the Supreme Court as well as on its website, so everyone can watch it. The bench of the Chief Justice will be, in fact, presiding this all-important hearing, which is also one of the rarest hearing, because the Calcutta High Court is already seized of this matter. They have already said that the CBI has to, in fact, submit a status report. So it's very important hearing. It will be broadcast live. It's not on the WebEx, but it's on the YouTube channel, so everyone can watch this hearing. So there would be, in fact, a Solicitor General as well as Attorney General who will be present in the courtroom, as well as there would be representation on the part of the state government. The state government continues to maintain that politics is being played over this entire issue. Remember, there has been a bitter war of words between BJP as well as TMC. There is also allegations that have been leveled by Congress as well as left. TMC continues to maintain that that all the political parties, particularly those who are in opposition in the state, have been targeting TMC, that conspiracy theories are being built and being made viral only to target TMC, whereas opposition in the state have said that there has been mishandling on the part of TMC as well as the state police, and that has in fact led to many people questioning as to why the crime scene was not preserved, why Sanjay Roy was not immediately arrested. The state police have said that they immediately arrested the main accused as soon as the post-mortem report was submitted. They have also said that post-vandalism, the scene of crime was not destroyed. They have also said that the post-mortem report, the finding of the post-mortem report is in fact proves that that Sanjay Roy is one of the main accused. They have said that they did everything possible as far as this case is concerned, that they are cooperating with the CBI and they are providing all necessary help, not only to the Federal Provisions Team, but also to the family members.
Now, Bhavtosh, do stay with us, viewers. We will be broadcasting the Supreme Court hearing live when it does begin, and we are told it is to begin any minute now. Tapas, meanwhile, joins us from Kolkata. Tapas, is the Bengal government or the Kolkata police also likely to be involved in the Supreme Court hearing? Is the Advocate General likely to be involved as well? Because we saw in the Calcutta High Court hearing that they were quite harsh in their remarks to both the government and the police. How is this Supreme Court taking up the matter being viewed by the administration of the Trinamool Congress in Bengal?
Well, see, the case have already sparked a lot of controversies, and yes, Supreme Court will be hearing this matter anytime now. And yes, the counterpart from the West Bengal government would also be present. However, suo motu cognizance was taken by the Supreme Court. Deliberations are expected, but it remains to be seen what exactly will be the observations or orders of the Supreme Court. And as we speak, that Shondip Ghosh is all set to reach CBI office once again for the 5th day simultaneously, consecutively, and it seems that Shondip Ghosh remains to be a very, very important person as far as this case is concerned, Sanjay Roy will now be produced at the court, at the lower court, for the consent of polygraphic tests. Now, he will also be taken out. So CBI teams reaching out different places, in recording statements of different persons, be it Sanjay's family, be it the victim's family, and they are gathering evidences as well. Yesterday, late in the evening, a team of CBI went to Kolkata Police's office to headquarters to collect all the evidences pertaining to the CCTV and movement of Sanjay Roy on the fateful night. So given the fact that CBI is tightening the noose, but the question that people at large are raising, that it's been almost 10-11 days that only one arrest have been made and no significant development could be visible as far as CBI investigation is concerned. So given the fact all aspects are being kept in mind, but all eyes on the Supreme Court and its observation, which is likely to begin any time now. Back to you. Absolutely.
We're all waiting for those proceedings to begin. Tapas, do stay with us, because Bhavtosh is at the Supreme Court. He's been telling us about how this is a very rare occurrence. The fact that the court has taken suo motu cognizance is not a run-of-the-mill scenario, a judicial scenario. This is something quite extraordinary happening in all likelihood. Now, Bhavtosh, how likely is it that the Kolkata High Court, the Calcutta High Court, I beg your pardon, its order and its observations when the court delivered them on this case, how important are those in light of the Supreme Court hearing? Is it possible that the Apex Court will also acknowledge what the Calcutta High Court has been hearing on this?
Well, Ankit, the Calcutta High Court pulled up the state government. It also said that that the CBI has to submit a status report to the Calcutta High Court. In fact, it had made very strong observation in manner in which the state police handled the entire investigation. Now, the issue before the Supreme Court is not only the investigation that is being conducted by the Federal Probe Agency, but the larger issue of the assault that are being continuously happening on the doctors, on the resident doctors, as well as on the staff inside the hospital, on nurses, that is continuously being carried out despite repeated pleas by the hospital staff, which they have made not only to the center but also to the state government. Now, assurances are always being given to them, but there is no formal act and no formal assurance that has been given to them.
Right.
It could be possible that the
Bhavtosh,
state government...
in the meantime, Bhavtosh, we have Sabyasachi, who has spoken to the crematorium manager. Remember, there are question marks over who asked for the victim's body to be cremated, whether or not it was cremated in something that quantifies as a hurry. Let's listen into what the crematorium manager told Sabyasachi.
कितने घंटे पहले बोला? जब बॉडी आ गई थी तब आपसे रिक्वेस्ट किया या उससे पहले ही पुलिस ने आके रिक्वेस्ट?
पहले 1 घंटा आगे पुलिस आ गए थे इधर। पुलिस आके हमको जानकारी दी, हम लोग को एक लड़की ऐसे हुआ, हम लोग तो बोले हैं आपको मालूम है, तो बोले जो आएगा तो थोड़ा देखिएगा, थोड़ा जल्दी हो सकते थे। हम लोग ठीक है।
और कितनी बॉडी दादा पहले थी?
2
उनके तरफ से
कोई असुविधा नहीं हुआ था, उस मान लिया था। हम लोग जब रजिस्ट्री किया तो बोले थे जो ऐसा एक लड़की है, बोला हाँ सब कोई को मालूम है, तो आगे हो तो दे दीजिए।
पुलिस ने ये कहा था कि बॉडी डिकम्पोज हो सकती है, इसीलिए जल्दी।
हाँ, तो हो सकता है कि सवेरे के मारा हुआ है 12 बजे, तो ऐसे तो डिकम्पोज होने का तो चांस ही होगा ही।
और दादा कोई वीआईपी आया था, कोई लोकल नेता?
लोकल हम लोग को वीआईपी एमएलए सर भी थे, काउंसलर भी थे।
So that was the crematorium manager. Let's listen in now to the parents of the victim on this very topic.
क्रिमिनेशन घाट का बारे में बोलता है, श्मशान घाट के बारे में। उधर 3 बॉडी पड़ा हुआ था, लेकिन उसका पहले ही हमारा लड़की का बॉडी जला दिया गया।
সিপি ওই দিন পুরো দিন হসপিটাল ছিলেন, আপনারাও ছিলেন, ওনার ভূমিকা নিয়ে কি বলবেন? উনি আমাদের সঙ্গে কোনো সহযোগিতা করেননি, বরং কেসটা মানে পুরো যাতে তাড়াতাড়ি করে মিটিয়ে দেওয়া যায় সেই চেষ্টাই করছিলেন। যেরকম তাড়াতাড়ি পোস্টমর্টম হয়ে যাবে, তাড়াতাড়ি বডি নিয়ে পুড়িয়ে দেবেন।
So there are developments ongoing as we speak in Kolkata. Remember, there is one person and only one person who is currently accused and arrested, and that is Sanjay Roy. However, there is another person who is being grilled and who is likely to also be probed by the Kolkata SIT. That is the former principal of this hospital. Viewers, we are awaiting the Supreme Court proceedings to begin. It's a rare and extraordinary suo motu hearing that is to take place in the Kolkata horror.